It's alright, boy, this is my new look. Do you like this, ladies? Ladies, right, this, you know what I mean? But they say, don't they, say, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. That's what they say, yeah? I want to be a Mary Poppins. That's all it is. Actually, guy did come up, this Cockney fella came up to me a little while ago, right, street cut, he's like this, alright, geez, alright, son, alright, he said, here mate, do you know what you look like? Do you know what you look like, mate? I said, what? He said, you look like a Victorian chimney sweep. Yeah, and I would have laughed as well, but I wasn't wearing this, I was in the sauna, So let me introduce myself formally, because people never remember comedians' names. My name is Gerry K. That's Gerry with a G and simply the initial K, at Gerry K Comic on Twitter. If you like what you see tonight, please, come and see me on social media. If you don't, I'm Eddie Murphy, who gives a toss. A little bit about myself. I was born in Lambeth in South London, but I wasn't raised in London. I was actually raised in Essex, where I was fostered by an elderly white couple. And this is absolutely true, but a little bit sad. Because I've got two sisters, but I wasn't raised with my sisters. What happened was, at the age of about 18 months, the social services came in and they took me away from my family. And the reason for this is true. It's all too common in the ghetto, I'm afraid. I was a crack baby. Alright, so there you go, it's one of those things. My sisters weren't, they were both caesarean, but that's life. But no, I love my sport. And the only thing about sport, the only problem I've got with sport is it ages you. Don't you find that? Like the World Cups and all that? Because they're 4 years apart, and it's like, wow. So let's take the Olympics when they were in London. 6 years ago now. It's gone like that, isn't it? I was a young man then. Now all of a sudden I'm bloody middle-aged. And I don't like middle-aged. I don't like being middle-aged because what it says, it's in the middle. It's a bit confusing. You're not old, you're not young. Let's see, do I buy a skinny latte or skinny jeans? You know what I mean? Do I listen to Iggy Pop or Iggy Azalea? How do you, mate? The Barbie Armstrong, how do you fella in the white t-shirt? How do you?
27.
Yes. 27?
Yeah.
And how old are you next to? How do you, mate?
25.
25, wow, 25. What's your name, mate?
John.
John, I'm so jealous. You've 24, so you got 15 years before you get to 40. Enjoy that. It's horrible, mate. And one of the reasons it's horrible is because your parents, teachers, they don't give you the tools you need to become a middle-aged man. I'll give you an example, mate. Do you know how much a boiler costs? I don't teach you that. Leave it. Do you know I found out how much a boiler cost? 3 weeks ago. When British Gas rang me up offering me 400 quid off one. 400 quid off one? That's twice as much I thought they bloody cost in the first place. And there's things you take for granted as a young man as well. 25, going to the toilet. No one tells you about this, right? No, you go for a wee, it takes what? About 8 seconds. You walk in, zip, out, zip, wash your hands, it's all over. You turn 40, mate, everything changes, yeah. And back down on this old-timers, right? So, it's this now, you walk in, zip, out. You wash your hands, forget all about it. 5 minutes later, you're walking down the road and it's oh, for Christ's sake! I say, you ask these old fellas, they can't remember the last time their socks only smell of feet. It's horrible! I don't know about other middle-aged men. In fact, I should ask the wives, really. I turned 40, I turned into a right grumpy bugger. Do you know what I mean? I turned into a typical grumpy old man. And it's like, it's hormonal, isn't it? You see, women are allowed to do it. We're not, are we? Do you know what I mean? But it is, it's hormonal. I don't mean to be grumpy. People say you can't be grumpy, you're a comedian. I don't want to be a comedian. I want to be in a gang. Do you know what I mean? I'm a comedian, so I can't hold down a day job. And I can't hold down a day job, so I can't bear the thought of working for someone younger than me. Honestly, the last interview I had, the bloke who interviewed me was born in 1990. And no offence to anyone born after 1990, but I don't want to bloody work for you. And then you start those ridiculous... Look, there'll be some people in this room who are company owners or head of HR. Some of you in this room will perform interviews. So please do me a favour from tonight. Don't keep asking the same cliche question. He said, what would people say is your best trait? And you've got to make something up, haven't you? So I said, honesty. And he said, that's good. So he said, and we work very hard here. Are you prepared to give us 24/7? And I went, no. And he said, sorry. I said, well, think about it, mate. I'll sleep a third of that. So 16/7 is the best you can possibly hope for. And as it happens, you don't even open at the weekend. So that's so we're down to 16/5, aren't we? Do you know what I mean? And of those 16 waking hours, half of them I'm going to spend doing my own thing. Thanks very much. So basically, we're down to 8/5, which equals 40, which, strangely enough, is what you're bloody paying me for. Isn't it? So another thing about getting that old, by the way, Sean Nick will back me up on this, you start to shrink as you go older, don't you, Nick? You do start to shrink, honestly. Nick was 6'2" in his 30s, I don't know. I didn't know you start to bloody shrink. I don't need to shrink, I'm quite a short bloke. I'm dark brown, I'm as wide as I am tall. I look like an OXO cube naked. Oh, funny, when you look like an OXO cube, you don't appreciate being described as stocky. You know,